Alright you guys, so this is the delivery of the Saab 900 Turbo. Wow.
TLJ Garage here. We just got done with a meeting with Patrick, then we had a meeting with AAA.
Sharon?
We did Sharon, yeah, he was a cool girl. Anyways, we got done with AAA, we talked to Patrick, we went and fixed his moped, and we gave him $600 and we got this towed home. So this is a Saab 900.
It's 1984, I think. Turbo. Has 250,000 miles on it. I did not know that when I bought it. So this car is super dirty. Obviously, we're gonna do a full detail. Right now, we're actually gonna pressure wash it. If you come up close, I wanna show before footage. Just everything is kind of coated. He said the car was sitting for like 6 months before we bought it today. Bird poop all over it. There's not really rust on the surface. There's this dent that we're gonna try to fix or make look better. Other side is pristine. It's basically all original. It's super clean. The seats need cleaning, but nice purple interior. It has the original floor mats, which is sick. 5-speed manual. I don't know if you guys know this, but it's actually a clamshell hood. Probably my favorite thing about it. And then, so here's the beautiful engine right here. It's a 2-liter, 16-valve turbocharged Saab engine. I think it has about 175 horses, maybe 200 pound-feet torque. She's gonna have a lot more than that after this wash though.
All right, so basically it doesn't run right now, mainly because the battery's dead, but I'm the shy guy and I will not work on a car that's dirty. So first step, me and headphones are gonna be cleaning the car.
Guys, here's the finished product. We cleaned it up really good. Basically got off all the grime in all the cracks. It still needs like an actual wash, but we won't worry about that until it's done. Up and driving, I should say. But yeah, so now we're gonna start. We gotta go do a few errands and then we're gonna run back and make my words, we'll be driving this tonight. So the other problem with the car is, like you said, probably needs a new battery or a jump or a couple jumps. Other thing that's wrong with it is the clutch is completely pressed to the floor, and they replaced the slave cylinder, so it has to be the master cylinder. Has to. I actually have a master cylinder because I bought it for this car, which you guys don't know about. But this car had a bad clutch too, and I just fixed it not even 2 weeks ago. So I replaced the slave cylinder on this 900S. It's not the turbo, but it is clean. Anyway, so I replaced the slave cylinder and I bought a master cylinder just in case. And turns out it was only the slave cylinder that was out. So now I have this master cylinder for this car, which worked out perfect. The Craigslist ad or offer-up ad, he basically said needs master cylinder. I was like, I buy it because I have the part. So hopefully it'll be pretty easy. We're gonna get this thing up and running today. We're gonna clean it today. There's gonna be more work than just today. We'll show you guys everything, but this is basically what we're gonna be doing.
Wait, this is TLJ Garage. We don't have power to the engine. We don't have power to the lawnmower, obviously, because it's not a towing.
And it's not by code. So
yep.
What we're gonna do is the old-fashioned horsepower with our
old-fashioned horse. Yeah. Oh, good idea.
Hemis.
Cow power, big time.
Yeah, cow power. So we're gonna push this car into the garage. You guys are gonna witness it. We might hit the STI. So stay tuned. We did it, boys. We are in business, boys.
Weird things with Saabs is that usually you have an engine, clutch, transmission, and this is completely like backwards and upside down. So on this one you have the engine, here it is, engine, transmission underneath, and then you have a clutch right here with a V-drive like a boat. So here's the V-drive. Basically what we have to do is we need pressure on this slave cylinder.
Yeah, so basically here's the nipple right here, and we're gonna well, first we have to replace the master cylinder, then we're gonna bleed it through here, bleed the system, and hopefully it'll just be perfect.
Exactly. So the main thing we need to do to get the 900 turbo running good is there's a pressure line that goes from here all the way to here. Here's the master cylinder underneath the brake booster. So we're gonna replace that, and then we're gonna be driving and boosting our way down the road big time.
And then we're heading to Muchos and each. All right guys, so right now we're gonna take off the hood so we have easier access to the clutch area. It's pretty simple. You unscrew them from right here, and then basically what you do, you kind of have to pull out this way and lift off. And it's a 2-person job. 3 would be better, but we'll do it ourselves. We push the car in ourselves. So this is my old 900S hood, and this is my new 900 Turbo hood. It's a perfect place to sit and relax. Alright guys, so this is how we're going to bleed the clutch system. It's basically, you fill this with the .4 fluid. This is the hose that you connect to the nipple. And once you connect the nipple, you crack the nipple open so it bleeds out. So I'm going to connect the hose to that, and then we're going to pump the clutch, and hopefully it's going to get all the air bubbles out of the system, and then it will work. Alright, so right now the hose is connected to the nipple, and Tucker, he's going to start pumping it. And what you should see, yeah, go ahead. You should see the fluid start. Oh, yep, there it is. So basically it's going to recirculate the whole system and it fills into there. So we're just going to have to keep going until all of this is cleared out, all these bubbles in there.
All right, you guys, so we're working late on the car. We're trying to get the master cylinder out now because bleeding the brakes didn't work at all. So basically what we did, pulled out the seat, and then master cylinder goes right under the pedal. So we got that disconnected. We're gonna unbolt it from the lines, and then hopefully
Here's the new master cylinder.
it'll work.
Yeah, hopefully it'll work. We're gonna bleed the clutch after we install this. But so here you got your clutch pedal, right? And then this is the master cylinder. This beep bop goes through. There's the reservoir that holds the .4 fluid, and a beep bop goes up to that. After that, there's other lines. I think they come from the bottom. Come all the way down around to the clutch. This is the clutch right there, just a circle. And then they go up to the slave cylinder, and there's a nipple right here. So these lines come from here, they go to the nipple. Basically, this is the bad part. We're replacing this, and after that we're gonna bleed the clutch like we showed you already and see if that whole process works. And then I'm gonna draw the rest of the car. Alright you guys, so this is the old part. We took it apart and there's a bunch of like rusty material and like flakes in there. Not sure what it's from. But here's the new one, and so we are about to install this. Alright you guys, it's the next day. We did some work off camera last night. It was a bit hard to film with the lighting, and we just wanted to get some stuff done. But real quick, we're going to show you before I show you what we did. We found this headlight. Basically just kind of touched it and it fell off, and that's what was under there. So that's what you get from a car from 1986, I think, yeah, 1986, 250,000 miles. So this morning I kind of came in and took out the interior, cleaned it up a bit so we're not laying in some gross stuff, and we're pressing the clutch in and out. Interior is cleaning up really good. What we're going to do now is we're going to fill this with .4 fluid and pressurize the system and pump it out, and all the bubbles will come out at the top of the reservoir. I'm going to shut that because it's raining. And then, but we got to run to the gas station to go get some more fluid. So we might take the STI, we might take the Yaris. What do you guys think? Put in the comments below. Alright guys, so good news, we did just get the clutch working. It's very solid pressure all the way through. What we did is we ended up pushing the system backwards with pressure, and we used the hose over there, which we already showed you, but we basically filled it with the brake fluid, pressed it all the way through the system, and then the bubbles came out top, and then we tightened it off, and then the clutch works perfect. Well guys, we finished up the whole clutch project. We put everything back together, and hopefully it's gonna run. We're gonna start it up right now. We got the jumper cables because my battery's dead. But here goes nothing. Clutch feels good.
We got something, boys. Give it a second. Come on. Yeah. Woo!
Yeah! Whoa.
All right, boys, we're taking off.
Literally. So this is the very first time this car has moved in probably over a year. It's wonky, so we'll have to figure that out. I'm having to kind of rev it, but keep it going. But here we go. All right, you guys, so we got the Saab running, fixed the clutch, and basically I just wanted to close the video. There's a lot more to do on the car, but as of now, that's gonna end it. Coming up, we're gonna be rebuilding a 2007 STI turbo. We found out that Tucker's car is leaking a bit of oil, so we're gonna be rebuilding that. But yeah, so there's a lot more to do on here. We need to fix, there's smoke coming out there. It might be a blown head gasket, I don't know. So we might be rebuilding the engine. And then this car is running a bit rough, so we'll be doing more videos on the two Saabs, and then hopefully we'll get them up and running and me and Tucker can take them out for a spin. Just want to say thanks for watching, guys. Videos will keep getting better and better content coming up. We're always looking for new cars, new things to do, so thanks for watching and stay tuned.
All right, you guys, if you made it this far, be sure to give us a likes down so we know you watched. Coming up, we have a bunch of things planned. First things first is the 900. We're gonna be doing a bunch of stuff on that.
First things first, welcome to the office. We have been editing this video. We realized we left a few things out, but this is where we do the work. It's pretty hard, to be honest, but coming up, we got new spark plugs for the 900 turbo and a coil pack, so we'll be redoing that. Hopefully we'll make it run better.
Which is basically the whole ignition system.
Yeah.
It runs pretty rough, so we're just gonna...
It's not too bad, but it's general maintenance, so we're just gonna do that. And you got some big news for them.
Yep, big news. So on my car, the 2007 STI, I found a oil leak, pretty bad, but found out it's coming from the turbo, so I ordered a kit for that, and we're going to be completely rebuilding the turbo. I found a leak for the power steering, so I'm going to be rebuilding that pump also. And then the first performance mod that I'm actually doing in the car is going to be a full brake kit. So it's going to be drilled and slotted rotors and then some performance pads. I don't know if I'm going with carbon ceramics or normal, but
carbon ceramic.
And then after that, we're going to be pretty much cashing out our cars. He has a Porsche Cayman, and then the STI is my high dollar car, and we're going to be cashing out and then hopefully buying a salvage Porsche 911.
That's the plan.
We're kind of throwing up some different cars we want to get into. It kind of is based on what we find, but we're going to be rebuilding that, fixing whatever we need to fix, mostly cosmetics because we don't want to deal with an engine yet. So yeah, if you guys want to see what we're doing down the road, be sure to follow us. We'll definitely have some stuff coming pretty soon. Like I said, as soon as we cash out, we're going to be bringing in another car, something cool, maybe motorcycle, maybe go-kart, maybe golf cart, actually. We don't know yet.
We like
so
golf carts.
Stick around and
yeah,
check it out.